So in your opinion, what do people need, or a way that people need to behave in order to make the world a better place?
Well, that's what we talked before about it. I like the democratic system, and that's not a repressive system or a controlling system, but it's a freedom system. So that's what I would like to see. Freedom for humanity, and please let's work together and not work against each other. Not make war but peace. But that sounds a bit like the years of '60s. But in the end, it's I think working together, you can achieve much more than work against each other. So that would be my perfect world, freedom and while working together.
Well, that sounds idealistic, but I think if we look at the way things are going, I think the world is more peaceful today than it used to be. What do you think about that? Would you agree that the world is becoming a more peaceful place?
Yeah, in the end, I think the world will be more a controlled world, and not perhaps because it's more controlled, it seems more peaceful. It seems more peaceful, but in the end, you will lose your freedom with the peace, and that's
Mm.
something I'm worried about. And CDBC is a very good example of it. Well, I'm a data analyst, so I know a lot about algorithms. I know how powerful those algorithms are becoming the last years. So that's also that could also be a very controlling system to check things and yeah, to check things, control things, and also contributing to the fact that people will lose somehow their freedom with it. Because if you can control something, it means automatically that you will lose some kind of freedom. If I explaining this okay, Peter?
No, I think I understand. So we need to have peace and stability, but with freedom, right?
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah. That would be
Yeah,
my
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And that's a hard balance to achieve.
I think so. Certainly in this world, because I see this world as becoming more and more controlling, and
Hmm.
I yeah, I see the freedom of people slowly fading away. That's a trend, a long term trend. And yeah, as I say, look into algorithms, my work, or look into things as the CDBC, the controlled money system. Yeah, look into all the cameras that are in the cities that can control faces and other stuff. It's becoming a more and more controlled society. Let's say like a bit like George Orwell 1984. We're not there yet, but it's going into that direction.
Well, could you give a little example? You talk about algorithms. What does that mean? And what's an example of algorithms controlling our lives?
Oh well, I got a very interesting one. We all know the game Pokemon, catching Pokemons. Now I know that McDonald's pay for it to have some kind of special Pokemon into their restaurants. And what's happening in practice? Father and son, or mother and son, or parent and son, daughter, whatever. They are walking through a city next to McDonald's. The son says, "Hey, I see a Pokemon inside McDonald's." He runs inside the McDonald's. He is catching the Pokemon. The parent is walking behind him, and he's saying, "Ah, well, we're now here in McDonald's. Let's eat something." So the algorithm is made in such a way that you can catch a Pokemon in the McDonald's, but underlying, McDonald's is paying for that because they hope that customers will spend more because they're walking inside to catch some kind of Pokemon.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. So algorithms influencing us into how we spend our time and how we spend our money. That's the power of algorithms.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're becoming so strong that you sometimes even do not know that you are manipulated, and that's yeah, that Pokemon example is me a very good example of that you think you're playing, you have a nice time with your child, but in the end, McDonald's is triggering you to buy something while you even not notice it.
I think it's my choice, but I have actually been told that by somebody, right?
Yeah.